Waka, and welcome back to another episode of Radio Rambles. I'm Ty.
I'm Tifa, and yes, we have the other Lido who's right here today.
Ironically, this is not a Pura Lido on the episode. So.
It's a Pura Tifa in it.
Okay. Now we need to get Tifa out of here.
Hey, you know, Radio Rambles is where we talk to personalities, past and present.
Yes, especially the past and the
past,
old ones.
Yes, the very old gang.
Ancient.
Okay. Right? And I think this goes to say, this is just us hinting. So before Penny was, part of the Radio Rambles team, now Ty is in it. I don't know, this company is like
obsessed with the sisters, clearly.
Exactly. So Penny has finally left FM96.
What?
After
I never got the email.
She said her last talk segment, and she got teary. You could hear it in her voice. She's like,
you know dang well I was lying. That was the entertainment value.
Yeah, I mean it was emotional, but
I heard you cry for real. Over cream buns, more or less. All right. So we just wanted to take this opportunity. Unfortunately, her co-host for the longest time couldn't join her.
Yes.
And we might catch him on a rebound during the Christmas season.
Period.
But Penny's here, nevertheless. Paddy. What a run! It's like retiring from a sports team, eh?
It's so crazy that I'm being interviewed on Radio Rambles
on a show that you made.
It's pretty trippy.
Yeah, it is trippy. So anyways, ask me the questions before I ask them myself. Hi, Penny.
Such a chaotic show. So, like I said, what a run. How did it feel like serving your last talk segment? Because this is the only person who has 2 exits.
Oh my gosh, true stuff.
2 exits.
She exited
as a full-timer.
And
then exited as a multimedia personality from FM96.
All in all.
That's crazy. I was emotional, yes. Didn't really feel it that much because I'm just going to our sister station, Legend FM.
That was supposed to be a surprise, but thank you for ruining it.
But thanks for ruining it, as you always do.
Maybe basically can bleep it out, eh? So wow, he's just shaking his head. No wonder we're sad all the time. So anyway, moving to the sister station, and I don't know, there was an inside joke for the longest time that I have been trying to audition for Legend FM since 2016.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
And they just kept shutting me down because they said that I wasn't mature enough, that I was always immature.
That makes a lot of sense.
But in hindsight, it was a great idea. And F96 will always mean something special to me forever because this is basically where I grew up.
That's true.
I was fresh out of high school, still trying to figure out who I was as a person, and grew up. I became an adult in FM96.
That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. So hopefully you're not using Penny. You're not taking the name that you to Legend FM.
I wonder what name you use. What name?
Wait. Do you want to workshop some ideas? What name do you want her to use?
I wanted to use Vinny.
Vinny. Ooh.
That's a good name we call her at home.
Yeah, but that's too personal.
Oh, true.
Yes,
How about, okay, no, that's
that's why I didn't use that. What?
Legend FM with Boss and Drums.
No!
This is your Legend FM news.
Man, that's my middle name, by the way. But no, I don't use Penny on Legend FM. I use Penyana.
Whoa! She was government name. She said, I'm grown.
She sounds like someone who comes out of the village. The village.
That
was in the olden days. Penyana. Penyana Legend FM.
I just want to
Legend FM with below.
No, but the thing is, there was a below.
Oh, okay.
Years and years ago, but I didn't. I felt like Penyana would be fine because Penny is just such an FM96 thing.
Yeah, true.
Too short.
I feel like at this point, F96 has copyrights.
Yeah. There's just certain things that you have to leave behind.
Yeah. So I felt like I couldn't take that away from F96, so I'm using Penyana now on Legend.
You know what's funny though? A lot of people thought that Penny was short for Penelope for the longest time. Yeah. And I was like, Penyana.
Or as somebody pronounced it, Penelope.
Oh, Penelope.
Oh, we all love them. Okay.
We should use Penelope then.
Oh, no.
Let's end that right there. But okay, you on your time on F96, you've come in with many characters. You're right there in the middle where you met some of the older personalities from the 40s and the very new. So what was the most memorable time during your time with FM96?
Man, there was so many memorable things, you know, like I'm spoiled for choice when it comes to memorable things. But the guidance that I had throughout my career in F96 was something that I cherished a lot.
Right.
Like there were people that were genuinely looking out for you, and then you had to also look out for the people that genuinely had it in for you.
Oh.
You know? And like I'm not even afraid to say it right now because they're all gone. We're gonna talk. We clocked in.
Right.
But yeah, it was crazy. So you really needed to know who had your back, who genuinely had your back. And I feel like those like teachings and stuff is something that I like to pass on when I'm training new people. Like I always tell them, don't be afraid to speak up, use your voice, you know, because when I had started off in the business, you know, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but when I started off in the business, I felt like I couldn't voice my opinions. And I felt like I was too small, that I wasn't good enough.
I mean, you were small.
Yeah, I was very small. I was a model. Okay, now I'm just a bottle. But yeah, it's not like people were telling me, no, you can't say things. It's just a vibe that I
just felt that way.
The environment was like that.
Yeah, so when new people join the organization and I'm put in charge of training them, I always try and make them feel like they can voice their opinions.
You never told me that one single time.
No, because I just wanted to control you. You know?
I'm listening to her. I'm like, you never.
Wait, I never had this training.
You know what she told me? One of the things she says, it doesn't matter if they call the meeting or not. You have to come for everyone.
Yeah.
And you know what? Trainees were not even allowed to come to the meeting, so they just had to let us all in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, I was rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you know, just the fact that this place has given me a voice that I can now use, and that I can also pass on to people that are new, or are really young and impressionable.
And funny enough, growing up, I saw that happen, like unfold. Because when she was in high school, you know, she'd be like a very easygoing type, and like just like, you know, yeah, sure, let's do that.
Yeah, let's go for a good time.
It's like,
go with the flow
with the slow kind. So to see it like unfold in real time, it was a little bit scary. She was scary, you know, at home. When she was at home.
Yes.
That was a wild time.
God, I had some crazy. I'm so sorry, Nanta.
And speaking of crazy times,
looking at you like,
clock that.
Yeah.
Traumatic times indeed. But anywho, so like you said, you had some crazy times here at CFL, at FM96 especially. What's one thing that you can now say now that you're not in FM that you did that you probably wouldn't have ever thought that you can take with you to the grave?
Don't worry, it's a safe space.
It's a safe space. Even though cameras are pointing at you, mic on. Do tell.
Wait, there are. The fact that I was about to say there are many things already is like a red flag in itself. But there is one thing, and I had done it a couple of times, and it was when I was doing the Tonight Show on F96. Yeah. And whoever was doing the Tonight Show on Legend FM back then, I won't say their name, you know, just in case like they get flack for it. But her and I, we would voice track record our shows from like 10
What? Oh my gosh.
10 p.m. is wild.
Sometimes even 9 p.m. It was crazy.
Who was your team leader around that time?
Tony, one in a melon. Fam Bams. I'm so sorry, Fam Bams. I'm so sorry.
No one doesn't want to do this.
He's got so much
He's got so much trauma. Not as a person who's coming up as a team leader.
Oh my gosh, you gave him so much grief. But yeah, and then we would like voice track our shows, and then we would go clubbing. And then we would come back before midnight just to time the transport home, because that was like a free ride home. And it was fun! But yeah, that was just like one of the that's one of the things that I can actually talk about.
Wow.
That's fair.
Because you're not going to another radio station.
I'm staying in the same company and I love my job.
You know, these all these highs and lows and everything. But what would be like we've already talked about the highlight of your career, right? But what's one thing a lot of people don't know about you? And I know a couple, but I just wanted you to highlight something, because I know that she is a brilliant MC. Like, you know, funny. But you're a very proper person, my G.
But the way it was like, you sound a bit surprised then.
No, I was surprised because I hang out with her all the time.
That's fair.
I saw her wearing something, and then I saw you MC at the Hibiscus.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, what else are you hiding from our friendship?
You know what? When it comes to MCing, like the informal type of MC, it makes me super nervous.
Yeah.
It's the formal ones that I really do well in. I don't know why, because I am a non-serious person. I am very unserious about life.
Penny's the type of person who doesn't like silence. Like she and I could be sitting or like remember
she's not a fan of awkward silence.
Bro, and she'd be like, "Oh, Penny, what color t-shirt do you wear when you're thinking about love?" I was like, "What the hell?
Do you like jazz?
Do you like jazz?
You come
What's
here?
a girl like you doing in a place like this?"
So yeah, I just wanted to know.
Okay, so I am an introvert.
Right.
I do not like social gatherings.
Yes.
And if I am at social gatherings, it's because I have to be there because it's a family thing, or I'm getting paid to be there because it's an MC thing. Yeah, but if it were up to me, like, you know, like people always come up to me and be like, "Oh my gosh, you go to the nightclubs and you always go dancing and whatnot." I was like, yeah, but I'm going for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going for you, you know?
You're not forcing me to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so if it was up to me, I would just stay home all the time with my kids, watch movies, grog at home. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Oh my gosh! So we've talked about like just those moments on like FM96 and journey through it, right? What for me? What's one thing that you've taught someone and like who's not here anymore? Because you've gone through a lot of people.
Yeah.
Who's one person, like what's one thing that goes through your mind when you're seeing all these young gang coming in? And you know what, I have to phrase this well because this is a very important question.
Okay.
What's one advice you can give to Tai as Tai is starting out in the same thing that you're starting out?
I
Or
feel
like
like-
just anybody in general who wants to come into the industry.
I feel like any advice that I would want to give Tai, I've already given it to her because
But she doesn't listen, so you know what? Give
No,
to her.
I mean no, but she does. Like that.
To you, maybe. I don't listen to you, maybe.
Like that whole thing about, you know, don't let anybody intimidate
that.
you. Like I feel like she really took that personally.
Yeah.
You're
A little bit scary sometimes. I'm according to the, sorry, real quick. According to Joey, she says the newbie is already afraid of me.
Yeah.
I'm a nice person, I swear.
Debatable.
Yeah. Now, but for the younger girls, because you know when a lot of people are watching on TikTok and watching online and stuff like that. So like, what's something that you've always wanted to tell all these youngsters?
Okay. You know, joining FM96 during a time when social media wasn't that big of a deal, it was really hard to transition into like a public figure on social media. So when we would go through all of these cyberbullying things and all of these stalking things, I had stalkers, bro. Like it was crazy stuff. And there were death threats. You know, and people telling us you have to have thick skin when you're in this industry. It has to be water off of a duck's back. But I just want young people to know that you don't have to have thick skin. It's completely normal to have human feelings about things that are happening to you.
Yeah.
You just need to make sure that you're not carrying that burden by yourself. You need to offload it. No, not offload it, but like have somebody to share that with so that you're just not keeping it bottled up and then exploding at a random time. Because that's happened to me so many times. Like people will be like, "Oh my gosh, you handle it so well. You're always ignoring comments on social media. Like, how do you do it?" You know, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, it's nothing. Like, I'm used to it. And then there was this one time, which is like not too long ago. It's just 3 years ago or something, when these girls from like overseas, they started like coming at me for something that happened like years ago. And that it didn't even seem like that big of a deal, but because I bottled things up so much, that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I just completely lost it. Like for a good week, I was self-critical, I was depressed, my appetite was up and down, and it was just like, it was really bad. So then what I decided to do was I decided to start sharing it with my husband. And you know, it started getting better. Like he wasn't gonna be the type to, you know, support my delulu or anything, but at the end of the day, I just need somebody to listen.
Yeah.
You know? So it's okay to have human feelings.
Yeah.
about things that happen to you on social media, because we can't be saying grow a thick skin and just let bullies be bullies. We have to make sure that they take accountability for their actions, take responsibility for their actions, and make sure that we make social media a safe space for everybody.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Real quick, what's one misconception that you think people have of not just radio personalities in general, but FM96 personalities in general?
That they're stupid.
I mean, we are
No
silly.
school dropout. Like, that is such a common thing to say. I mean, it's half right, but you don't have to sing a song about it.
It's so funny that this.
I knew she was gonna say that actually.
It's so funny that a lot of people always think that, you're school dropouts. I mean, yes, everybody is a school dropout to some extent. But all the gang who have degrees in FM96, they just get all worked up. And
because I mean, I can understand where they're coming from. And not that I have a degree or anything, but like...
I mean, you're working towards it.
Yeah, I'm still in school. But like, it's, because they know that it's a piece of paper. Why are you getting so worked up about them not having a piece of paper? I mean, we had a marine biologist graduate that was a beat maker.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah, a DJ. Like, that's, at the end of the day, it's what you do with the piece of paper. If you don't have it, it doesn't make you less successful.
That's true.
Okay, before we get back into the most serious question, what are some catchphrases you've used over the past?
Oh my gosh, yes. I still remember some of it.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of using catchphrases because everybody keeps copying it. Shut the hell up. Shut the front door.
You don't find me saying Tifosaurus or anything like that.
No,
it's like so iconic.
Yeah,
People still call her.
They still call her Pedosaurus.
And you used that like what? Way back in 2017? 2014, yeah.
My first year, second year.
Penny the Pennysaurus.
Yeah, and then I stopped using it because I wanted people to stop calling me that. But it didn't work.
Because that's how iconic you are.
So hopefully Pennyana works. Hopefully Pennyana sticks.
I can't stand somebody hey, Pennyana. I'm just like,
if I hear Pennyana, I have to look over my shoulder and see my pedal.
Yes.
I don't know why I did this to myself. But yeah, some catchphrases. Oh, I remember I used to use Tony's catchphrase a lot. Deadly. What it do, baby boo?
Oh yeah.
I think that was.
I accidentally use that quite often.
Yeah.
You'd be biting.
I used that when I was doing my mid-dawn shows. What it do, baby boo? It's your girl Penny. I was using it's your girl Penny. What else? There's like so many other.
We should have warned you about this question.
Purili kakava.
Yeah, you've come up with it. I hate that one.
Yeah.
It's never used to anyone else.
But yeah, the list goes on. I remember using some, like, I remember copying some gangs' catchphrases and like coming up with my own. But it was a good journey. Thinking of the catchphrases is the hard part.
Yeah.
Once you use it, you just know it's never yours again.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So we've talked about like just your journey through it. Who's one person that helped you a lot? Because you never really answered it very well. You're giving me such a elections. What, you standing up for elections next year? What?
No!
Who's one person that you grew up to respect, especially in this industry? Or like the one role model?
Someone like you model after, like small things that you do, you model after them.
Boy, that is such a hard question to answer because it wasn't just like one person was, you know, influential, like bits and pieces of people. So like the motherly side of me, I would get it from Maria Solomone of VTFM.
Right.
My humor was very like personalities from back in the day type.
All this.
And like my sarcasm was very Yellow Bucket vibes, like the old Yellow Bucket crew. And it was like a blend of everybody. But if I would have to pick one influential person that like really helped me in my career, it wouldn't even Boy, that is such a loaded question. I'm trying to think of one person, and it's so hard. Everybody played a part, played a role in molding me in this career.
It takes a whole radio station to form one baby.
No, it takes a village to raise a irresponsible child. So irresponsible.
Man, you know that period of time during you and Peter's drive, and you guys have Freaky Fridays? Honestly, those were so iconic.
Yeah.
Even I looked forward to watching it.
Yeah.
I remember that one episode where you had to roll across the
Really? I don't remember that at all.
You don't get reminded about it.
Oh no, I am traumatized for life.
How did you handle that? Because I know you've dealt with a lot of flack online.
Yeah.
But personally for me, I felt like that one was so unnecessarily heavy.
Yeah.
Because people made a big deal out of nothing, in my opinion. Not just because you're my sister and because I work here and we do crazy stuff sometimes, but it just didn't make sense why everyone was so worked up about it.
Yeah, okay, let me just set the record straight. I was not breaking a law.
Right.
It was a zebra crossing.
They didn't tell you how to cross
it. Yes, I was trying to cross it like an animal, but I was crossing it anyways. So that day. Okay, so just the gist of Freaky Friday. Every Friday, we would get a turn to play out some dares that we gave each other, and whoever backs out would have to have the other person's name tattooed on them. And there was no way in hell I was gonna have Peter Chanel's name tattooed on my body.
I wish she was here. But yes.
Yeah, so it was just not happening. So the thing with the dares was we never knew what the dares were until we were actually at the location.
Oh, shit.
So I am getting fed the dares in my in-ears while I'm already on Main Street, Nandi. So the first one was pretty easy. The first one was just try and steal somebody's flip-flops and then smell somebody's armpits and then sit on somebody while singing a nursery rhyme. And then it was the talking to the big bear on the shop like a Wookiee. And the last one was crossing the... Don't even, okay? I'm trying to be serious here. Sorry. But the last one was... Got it. I will never forget.
Clearly.
Sorry.
In detail. So the last one was the rolling across, and you can just see me standing there looking around trying to figure out what the next day is going to be, and then Drix, who's holding the camera, he just goes, "What?
Oh,
are you serious?" And then everybody's just like looking at each other like, are they really gonna tell her to do that? And I'm standing there trying to figure out what's happening. Like, guys, what's going on? Am I selling an organ? And then after that, I hear Peter go, okay, look for somebody, go up to the zebra crossing. And I was like, yes. Now you're gonna have to roll across the zebra crossing. And I'm like, what? You know what? I'm not getting your name tattooed on me.
Not today,
Not
son.
today. So I went and called somebody to walk in front of me so that the drivers could see. And then I just told him to walk slowly so I could roll behind him. And then reach the end.
And that's when the internet was just like, nope.
Yeah.
None of this.
Clearly I was afraid because of what my parents would say. But my mom surprisingly found it funny.
Yeah.
Like she thought it was silly, but she was like, that was actually
I found it absolutely
hilarious.
It
was hilarious.
Yeah. My dad didn't have much to say because he's a man of very few words, but I already knew that he was
I already knew the thoughts. I could feel it.
Yeah, and I was seeing somebody then, and his family had seen the video, so I was like, I'm so sorry, but this is me. I'm just a girl.
Right.
What was off limits during those days? Like, was there anything? Was it like free for all?
Nothing was off limits. Everything was like, you have to do this, or you're gonna get the tattoo. Which is why the dare that we eventually gave Peter, he backed out of it. So he has my name tattooed on.
Yes. Where is it? I remember you saying.
So it's like Pennyana on his stomach and Lido like on his chest. And then somebody asked me, why did you separate it? And then I was like, because the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
You were so mean.
Oh my god!
What was the dare that he couldn't do?
Oh, I can't say.
Oh, you can't say. Okay.
There has been like an unspoken agreement where we're not allowed to tell.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is,
What?
I came into the back end. When I joined, it was the back end of their Freaky Fridays.
Yeah.
And it had started to get a little bit too much.
Risque.
And I was like thinking to myself, as a newbie, like, this clearly the people who are bringing in the things hates these two.
Yeah.
And because I thought it was them picking it was actually random people.
Seriously?
It was random people.
You
were getting suggestions from You think we want to do those things?
I thought you wanted to do the things to each other.
No. We liked each other. We were like,
they're actually
you're my guy. I can't do this to you, but I have to.
So it was a pretty silky time. You know, before everything ends today, I just wanted to say that there is no Tifa today, 96, without a penny. And you know, our stories go separate ways here and there. But I remember one day, so she invites me to and I wanted to thank you, Tavi. Like, I've never found my calling so much. Like, my friends used to tell me, hey, you need to go thing.
Yeah.
One day she says, I'm gonna keep a slot open for you. And I didn't come. And I didn't come the first time.
Yeah.
And the second time she's like, you have to come or you and I are done, bro. I'm not even cool with you like that. But it's because
you're a people pleaser too, so of course you had to show up.
And no, but she and I had been spending we'd spend every other week together.
It
was become real gang stuff. And she's like, you know, dude, my guy, you know, and I had to walk from Nasese with my limping foot.
Still in his rugby clothes.
I had dirt all over my face. I was so embarrassed.
And I was like, I don't care if you're still dirty, if you're still holding the ball in your hand, you have to make it or I'm never talking to you ever again.
And I was supposed to wait for my friends to come out. And you know what? I never look back at you know, all those things that you've taught me. And if one day ever comes that they interview me for Radio Rambles, I'll say it. You're my inspiration.
You're
my inspiration. No, but you know, all jokes aside though, you know, it's pretty sad that you had to leave.
Yeah.
But we're so happy for you. And if we don't say it, we're absolutely proud of you and how far you've come.
Thank you.
Marketing, now you're doing school, she's taking driving lessons.
Finally, on that note, finally, I'm so tired of driving you around.
Oh, because you're so tired of bumping her. I'm gonna fight for it. Breaking this asterisk.
On the day you got your full license,
I didn't bump her. She was in a difference. I stand by that, and my father will also stand by that.
No, he wouldn't.
He will. You can ask him.
Wait, but before we go though, just that whole, you know, threatening you to come to the auditions. Why I threatened you, and I would do this for anybody that I see potential in, is I saw so much potential in you, and you just were not using it, and it was just driving me crazy because why would you not come?
Yeah.
No, I was nervous.
I could have had a respectable job. I was supposed to go work in a bank.
What do you think?
Whoa!
A respectable job?
You know, like then,
Wow.
Well, that was a very bad save, but okay,
but
beans.
I love what I do. Okay? I love it every day. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I come in. See this guy's face.
That's your favorite thing to do, waking up at 3 in the morning.
Totally.
But you know what? You know, all jokes aside, thank you so much for, you know, grinding for FM96, fighting for FM96, posting for FM96. Literally, our knight in shining armor has left FM96. And I don't know, man. I don't know if we're ever going to have another penny. There's never going to be another penny.
Yeah.
There's never ever going to be another. Can I say it? Blackie?
I never did. Call me Blackie.
Yeah. We love you, respect you, and hope the best out of your Legend FM journey. But your marketing journey, we love it.
Yes.
Keep doing that.
Love it.
I have nothing to say because I live with her. So, good job. See you at home.
Hey, thank you
Hopefully
so much.
dinner is ready.
You knock off at 12, you nuts.
Exactly. That's what home and dinner is ready.
It's so chaotic. I thought maybe this episode was chaotic.
Honestly.
But thank you so much for joining us. We'll be bringing you more radio rambles. And if you want to, suggest somebody that you want to watch, somebody from the old days of FM96, hey, hit us in the comment section. Like, subscribe, game.
Get a ray.
Peace.
Latest.